Hey everybody, welcome back to World of Tanks with Hachiman. Bringing you a match in my T34 heavy tank, part of my review as it were, but this is an Ace Tanker review, an Ace Tanker gameplay video. You can see what it takes to get an Ace Tanker in the T34. You see we are on Airfield. Great matchup for me. I'm top tier. I'm platooned with Nick and Klaya, who are in tier 7 light tanks. And we're off. My obvious position target is right in this area where the heavy tanks fight, because I've got great gun depression, I've got a very strong turret, and a gun that wants to be at point blank range. So that's where that type of fighting occurs. And there's no artillery in this game, so I don't have to worry about artillery raining death on me while I'm up there. There are a lot of heavy tanks. There are a lot of heavy tanks. Enemy team has got 3 FV201s, a T34 Lurva. So there's a lot of things with big hit points out here to shoot at. In fact, the enemy team has 13, almost 1,400 more hit points than we do. Not much surprise to find the Lurva and the 5100 headed this way. In fact, I was counting on it. Klaya and Nick both have gotten themselves in those forward positions behind the rocks, which is very good. I'm watching my right flank very cautiously. Shots are being exchanged. And we're closing the hit point gap pretty quickly. 5100, point blank range right through, even though he was tipped backwards, creating a huge look at that shot. I say it's not for sniping, and then I go and snipe for 395. That 5100 was creating a huge slope with his armor, and I still went right through. And let's be blunt, it's only 60 millimeters, I think, even with that slope. I'm really worried about getting hit from behind as I turn this angle, this corner rather. Then a T34 presents himself, pulling right through the side of his turret for a low damage roll. But, I mean, I thank you very much. I didn't have to round the corner to shoot at something. And he's coming right in on me. I'm loaded and put one right through his upper plate. I've already done more than my hit points and damage. 4 hits. T34 still playing. And there he goes. And now I back off to reload. 5100 comes around the corner, exchanges shots with the FV. 5100 is using the 90mm autoloader, obviously. I'm about loaded, and I got a little anxious and I missed that shot. Lose my FV, buddy. Watch this. Can't quite get on him. Hey, come back here. I want to kill you. I can't. T34-3 comes out and hits me, but it bounces. Track aided, I think, actually. I want to kill that 5100. So I do. 34-3 is going to come out and hit me. I'm trying to wiggle back and forth, but he not only hits me, but he jams my turret. Well, I can't afford that. I back off into safety, repair my turret. Need a little bit of patience here. Klaya's hanging in there. She was at 19 health a moment ago. She's still hanging in there. Sticking in there like a champ. Got the FV's rear, and I just barely catch his turret as he tries to slip down. Bounce a shot from the IS. There's still a lot of heavy metal in front of me. IS bounces again, it looked like. Look at this. Right under the dead T34 for the kill, and I take a hit from the IS on the side. Then I take a hit from the T34-3, so my hit points are getting low. Well, let's be blunt. I've done the damage. 2,997 damage with 3 kills. I can die pretty comfortable that we will win this game at this point. I just want this IS to come out and give me something to shoot at. And turns at just the wrong moment, but FV201 gets him from behind, so... That FV had a monstrous game. I'll show you the post-game stats. Well, there's that. I didn't really take full time to aim that shot, and it missed. And there you saw the aim time. I mean, it aimed a good second, and I still fired, and the shot didn't even come close. But if I'd waited any longer, I wouldn't have had a shot. Doesn't matter. He's dead now. So now we're coming down behind these guys. FV hits the Lurva. Hits him again. I hit him with an AG shell that I had loaded for somebody else. So only get 111 damage, but that's okay. Oh, I can't believe I bounced that shot. Firing down on the T34's hull, that should have gone through. Can't quite get on him. And I missed that shot. And he's dead. 2 enemy heavy tanks left, an IS, and an IS, 2 ISs. Speed up time here a little bit. What made this an ace tanker? Because, you know, Hatchie, I've seen you have better games than this. Well, remember, ace tankers are based on percentage of how other people play, but maybe you'll get a clearer idea in the post-game stats, exactly what I accomplished here. Major thing is I anchored that center spot against a lot of enemy tanks and got my damage in to comparable tier opponents. And there's the final kill. You can see my WN8 there was 45-20. And we'll look at the post-game stats. I don't know why this is saying without premium, because I have a premium account, so these were the numbers that I saw. Also, this was a ×2. This was an ace tanker in the first game I ever had in this machine, so it's obviously the replay site's doing something goofy, but 3,108 damage, 3 kills, a 1219 base XP. No medals, just an ace tanker. That FV had an incredible game. High caliber and tank sniper. Good for him. I couldn't really focus on what everybody else was doing, frankly. But I got some assist damage, 592. Should be mostly for spotting, yep. And I blocked 1170 with my armor, which really wasn't that great a number. But it was enough that combined with the overall alpha damage of the tank, it was a great game for that machine. Anyway, look at it this way. If you play it like a T29 with more firepower, you should do just fine. So, anyway, hope you guys liked the replay. Subscribe for more, comment below, thumbs up, all those things help the channel, and we'll see you next time.